Hello, Tasha again with Safety Line. So now we're going to talk about our medication dispenser. This guy is slick. I am a big fan of these. Now I do have it set to go off to show you what the alarm's like, so as I'm talking it's probably going to do that. But as you can see, it's not that big, really easy to use. This guy has a door that when the alarm goes off, the light starts flashing, it starts alarming, which you're going to see here in a second, and the person just comes over to the unit, opens up the slide door, and their medication is right there in this slot for them to take out and take. The nice thing is this alarms for 30 minutes is kind of the default. We can make it alarm longer, but usually 30 minutes is fine to get the person's attention. And then they come over and open up the slide door to take their medication. When they open up the slide door, that's what stops it from alarming. Sets like a clock radio. I'll show you that in a minute once we open this guy up. There's keys, so family members, nope, there we go. That's what it sounds like when it goes off. So the person comes over, opens up this slide door like that, it stops alarming, their meds are right there to scoop out and take. Like I was saying, there's keys. Family member, whoever's filling it, can be the key holder, which is nice, so the person can't get in and mess with the meds. Now that doesn't mean they can't bust it and slide this around, but you'll know that because then it won't be spinning. Most people want to be compliant, they're just truly forgetting. So once we open this up, you'll see that there's a tray on the inside here, and this is the tray that you fill. And it fills in a counterclockwise way. So you would always start out with no meds in this slot here, and then you would start filling the meds in counterclockwise going this way. This is 28 doses, so if someone's taking meds 2 times a day, one tray will last for 2 full weeks before it needs to be refilled. And if they're taking it 3 times a day, it's a week and a half, and 4 times a day, a week before someone needs to refill this. So this sets like a clock radio, as you can see, time set, hours, minutes, really easy to do. There's 4 alarm dispensions, so you can use all 4, or you can shut one of these off, depending on if someone just has 3 or 4, depending on how many we want them to have. So now we just have 3 activated. The machine doesn't know what's in it. All it's going to do is spin when it's told to at that particular time. So whoever's filling it will need to make sure that they are filling the slots with the correct meds, because it's just going to spin at those times and dispense that particular med. Now these slots don't look like they're that big, but they actually do hold a lot of medication. I would say there's only been a couple times where we couldn't fit all of someone's medications in there, and that was because they had those big, huge vitamins. And what we did is we just had a mediset next to this, so the important medications were in this, and then the vitamins and stuff were in a mediset next to it, so they knew when this went off, then they would see that and take the vitamins as well. So that is an option, but again, it does hold quite a few medications. It can't hold liquid meds, so it just is things in pill form or kind of the liquid pill form, capsules or whatever, works fine. So this particular unit here is non-monitored. What that means is after that 30 minutes of it beeping and flashing, if the person has not come and opened up the slide door, then it won't tell anybody on them. And so after that 30-minute window, it's going to stop beeping and flashing, but the medication will stay there in that slot until the next dispensation time. So if someone was just at the grocery store or a neighbor's house and came home and then remembered their meds, they could walk over, open it up, and take the medication. But at the next dispensation, when the tray turns, then that med would be inside the machine and they would have to have the key to open it up to take that missed medication. Family will know if someone is just coming over and open up the slide door to stop it from beeping and flashing but not taking the meds, because when you open it up to fill it, you'll see all the meds that they didn't take, so then you'll know that this maybe isn't working any longer. So monitored med dispensers, what that means is after that 30-minute window of it beeping and flashing, if they have not come and opened up this slide door, then it will send a text message or a phone call to the family members to let them know that they have not taken their medication. Okay, so monitored, we can monitor it through a home phone line. or wirelessly monitored as well, meaning that it has a cell chip inside, so no home phone line is needed. So all of those options are available for this system. There is a backup battery as well, over 72 hours. So again, if the power goes out, the unit will stay active and working and then just recharge itself once the power comes back on. A really easy unit to work, really inexpensive with some of the other things that are out there, especially with med management through home care or even some assisted living facilities. You know, med management can be really expensive and make the difference between someone being able to stay living in a assisted living community or having to move. And so this can be that really good interim when someone just really needs that reminder. So if you have any other questions, call our office. Thanks for watching.